I wanted to do this quick video talking about why guppies die. So the first reason would be they're very small fish, so they're more sensitive. And then the second reason is they peck on the ground quite a lot, which means they are open to eating bacteria and also consuming worms. So if they start getting skinny and then start dying, that's probably worms or Mycobacteria, which they're more susceptible to getting because they're eating off the floor all the time. And then they're also prone to infections like Columnaris and fin rot. I don't think fin rot necessarily kills them, but there's some nasty strains of Columnaris which can kill them really fast. Like, I'm talking a day or two. And then, if you're a new fish keeper, obviously having an uncycled tank will kill guppies really fast. But I'm mainly talking about, like, if you're experienced and the fish are dying. See, look, this one has fin rot for some reason, probably because I did a large gravel back a while ago and he's been exposed to bacteria. So when they have fin rot, you can put in medications like trisulfa, kanamycin, and you can also, if you're more experienced, you can swab the area with methylene blue. That's good, or give a methylene blue bath. And if they have worms, so if they're getting skinny, a good idea to dose them with levamisole. I think it's like, well, I just know that there's a bird wormer. I forgot what it's called, but I'll put it in the description. Anyway, and you use 1 tablet per 10 litres, and you dose that with the light off, and then you gravel vac after 3 days, and then that's got to be redone. So a hint, to give you a hint of like them having internal problems, white poo is a pretty good indication. So all these ones are fine, but there was one in here which was having white poo, and he was really sulking. Let's look for him. He's okay. Not him. He might have had some white poo. He's fine. That one there, he's the one that was having white poo. Not him. And he's always hanging around over here, and I think this must have been where the worms were. Or either that he already had them. So yeah, I'm probably going to move the guppies out of this tank because having guppies with soil is really not a good idea. Because if there's ever any issue with parasites or bacteria, the soil is a place where it can kind of like breed. So the tank's a bit fuzzy at the moment because I was just cleaning it a bit. So over here is where I'm going to have the guppy breeding tanks, and I'm going to turn them into Ikebana tanks. And they're going to have a bowl in the center, which is going to be about 20 or 25 centimeters in diameter. And then the plants are going to be in that, and then there's just going to be the sand so that I can just gravel vacuum it easily. And then I can remove the plants if I need to do a full gravel vacuum. Because when there's wood and stuff like this, you get areas where it doesn't get vacuumed really, unless you're going to pull it out. And obviously these snails need removing, they're just left over. This one's got some interesting colours. I don't know where he got that from. Maybe that Endler guppy. So he's obviously an offspring of, where's that little Endler guppy? There's an Endler in here somewhere, but he's really small. There he is. He's an offspring of him. And this tank was undergoing redoing because it had really dirty gravel. And now I put this white sand in, but this white sand is actually, It's brand new and it's filthy. I think it was too thin, number one, and number two, I think there's just like residual filth left over from the soil, so I need to get better grit or sand. This one's my favorite. I got that a while ago. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, so if you're gonna be breeding guppies, it's a good idea to have them in a bare bottom tank or like just floating plants. So I've obviously made that mistake of not doing that, which can obviously make them more prone to diseases and infections, and even actually worms, because the worms get in the gravel, and then the fish will eat it because the guppies always peck off the ground. And they're just a lot more prone to it than other fish. Like, I've had worms in here before, some sort of worm. None of the other fish got ill, only the guppies. So they're definitely more prone. Anyway, these ones are cobra guppies. That's a catfish. Long fin. And that's some sort of tiger. Or a mosaic, I guess you could say. Now I'm dosing trisulfa at the moment, which I just arrived. It takes a while to dissolve. That's for their fins. Now these ones are pretty interesting. These are dragon mosaic. I'm not quite sure where the blue at the front comes in. I don't know if that's from the dragon part or if that's from something else. And now that's a cobra. It's got a cobra pattern at the front, but then a mosaic. And that female, she's got yellow. I don't know what she's passing down. Maybe mosaic, but a yellow mosaic like this one here. Anyways,